I decided that I wanted to write a book about 2.5 years ago. While headed back from a road trip out west, I say the book fairy came and whispered in my ear and then flew off, and basically the next day I saw a webinar from Chandler and I enrolled in self-publishing school, and it was really that simple. I mean, I had no idea what my book was going to be about. I just knew that I was supposed to write one. So at the time, I had quit my 9-to-5 job and I was at home with my girls. My husband and I actually own a restaurant in Dallas, and I was doing a vocal coaching. And I really was connected to the fact that if I were to write a book, it would be a launching pad for a business, a creative business for myself. So I was very attracted to the fact that I could potentially create and grow a business from a book that was personal and meaningful to me. And I've been in music my entire life as a singer and performer, and I knew that I wanted to impact other artists' lives, and I wanted to be a mentor to others that I never had. So I felt like creating a book would be a wonderful way to impact other artists and let them know they're not alone on their journey. And I always saw a lot out there on how to sing or how to play guitar, but no one really talked about the real life highs and lows that we all go through as creatives. My favorite part about going through self-publishing school program was the accountability, was the structure, was the mastermind community and the wonderful camaraderie between the authors. People were very kind and available to answer questions. And I've been in the mastermind community for 2 years now, and I still feel connected. Although I published my book 2 years ago, I still feel very connected, and it's a beautiful family. So after I published, aside from the fact that my confidence was through the roof and I literally felt like I could do absolutely anything that I set my mind to, and I mean, still do to this day, about 2 months later, I booked a speaking gig at an independent artist music festival in San Diego called Springboard Music Festival. I was mentoring, and I literally launched an entire consulting business from the book. So that has been a major success for me, and being able to realize, you know, what I set out to do, which is part of the reason why I wrote my book, was to grow my business. I had no idea what that business would look like or how I was going to do it, but I figured it out along the way. And so ultimately the book opened a crazy amount of doors for me, just a really tremendous amount of opportunity. Aside from the royalties, let's talk about how much money I've made in my consulting business from the book. And you know, I'm making at least $3,500 to $4,000 a month in consulting just from the book. So, you know, to me, that's the major success is, you know, I'm trying to create something for myself, and now I'm creating an online course, again, from the book. So it's really been an incredible experience. When I meet people who are interested in writing a book or on the fence about whether they should write a book, I always ask them, like, why first? Why, you know, really take the time to ask yourself that question. Why do you want to write this book? Make sure it's a really good why. And then I say, take action. Like, even, like for me, I was writing the wrong book or a different book for 10 days before my writing coach kind of called me out and said, well, wait, you should be writing this book. And then I looked at it, and he was right. And so I shifted trajectory on that. But I didn't even know what book I was going to write until I really dug in there and thought about my why and thought about, okay, what am I trying to accomplish here? So the why is very important, and really deciding to just take action and believe in yourself, because you're fully capable. It's a matter of finding the time and being hungry enough. How hungry are you? Will you make it a priority? And if you choose to make it a priority, then figure it out and trim away everything so that you can make time for it and just get it done.